Kevin, I have a two-parter. First of all, is there an update on Mike James? And then second of all, you guys got it close, like I think it was 2 points, and then the slippage in the second half. What do you attribute that to, sir?
You know, a couple of things on Mike James. We were able to throw him in a couple of drills. He's had some really bad luck, and then the next day, now I'm not telling you that he's ready to get on the floor and play, but the next day he was sick, came down with probably 102 temperature, and so we've had to kind of back off his recovery just to make sure he's okay. You know, I think our most frustrating thing about our group right now is that we have put ourselves in so many different deficits throughout the entire year. Nothing different than this year. I mean, in this game right here, we dug such a big hole, and I don't want to be known as the comeback team. And we got to figure out how to get, you know, off to good starts. I thought we had a great start at UVA, and then what's happening is we're finding different ways to lose games. One of the things we got to do is we got to get very consistent. And the one thing about our program, this year's team is we're not consistent right now, you know, and that's not just as, you know, from offense to defense, but, you know, not consistent with what we're getting from each player, each game. You know, one game we'll have a good, one of our guys will have a good game, and then the other one, somebody else may have a good game. So I'm looking for more consistency to help us as we move forward.
Kev, what was specifically the frustration where you got the tee and almost a lot of people around thought you might have got thrown out in the moment? Were you surprised you were able to stay in the game?
No, I mean, actually, I thought after Reed got 2 fouls in the first half, and I thought they did everything they could the second half to make sure he wouldn't get a third or a fourth. I thought it was as simple as that. And I just, I thought the play that I got the technical foul on, I thought I didn't think he was vertical. We always talk about, you know, being vertical. I thought his arms came down on our guys.
And what did Tommy tell you when you said that?
What did they always say? You know, they made the call, and it is what it is, and I accept the call. I disagreed with it, and I got the technical foul. That's how it works in basketball. If you don't like it, you argue it, and you probably gonna get a technical, and I got one.
Kevin, I asked the guys this, but y'all given up, you know, 50% or more field goal shooting in 3 of the last 4 games. You know, what is it going to take to clean that up?
Yeah, I think we have to get connected defensively. This particular group is having too many breakdowns. One of our biggest thing is we haven't been able to take how we practice and, you know, how we clean up things in practice. And then when we get in a game situation, we haven't gotten better at it. We got to continue. And we've scripted and we've changed the way that we practice a little bit. We're doing more 4-on-4 segments so we can put them in game situations. We just got to continue to show. We got to continue to show film. We got to continue to get better. I just thought we had too many breakdowns on ball screen coverages. I thought we did a really good job guarding Wake Forest initial sets. And then late shot clock is when I thought we had too many breakdowns.
Kind of going off that, Dontrez talked about there's points in games where they kind of just lose focus and the other team takes advantage. From your point of view, what leads to them kind of having a focus breakdown?
You know, teams are different, and they, you know, we got so many new pieces now. I get it, so many other people do too, but we're still trying to learn each other. We got to learn each other really quick. You know, we're having too many breakdowns as a group. You know, we would foul a guy with 2 seconds going down. He would drive a gap. I know we fouled a couple of times on that, or at least got called for foul. We've done some things at the end of shot clock instead of just being solid. We've done some things that really haven't helped us. Here's the great thing about that is the bad thing about it is we're losing games because of it. The good thing about it, if we clean it up, then obviously we will win those games.
What has been the issue on offense these past 2 second halves that you guys have played?
I'll say that one more time.
What has been the issue offensively, do you think, the past 2 second halves against Virginia and today?
Yeah, it's weird because if you look at it, we've shared the ball in both halves at the beginning. I mean, you stat sheet and look at it, I think at half, we had 7 assists in the first half. And for whatever reason, the ball sticks in the second half. But we're trying to run more sets in the second half so the ball don't stick, so we don't become individuals. I think with this particular group, we've got a couple things going on when we get behind because everybody's trying to figure out who they are. I think we got some guys that think it's that they have to take it upon their shoulders to bring us back, which leads to a lot of tough shots. I thought in the first half of both Virginia and Wake, I thought we really shared the basketball. In the second half, we didn't. And we're going to figure it out. You know, it's early in the season. I know this. We've got 3 games into the ACC. We got to figure it out. We're going to figure it out, and we will figure it out.
You mentioned the lead, Virginia sharing the ball, doing well. How do you sustain that? And then my second question is, Notre Dame and Carolina coming up. Is this sort of a take a stand type of week coming up?
Well, you know, we got to get back, and we'll take tomorrow off, and you know, and then we got to get in the gym, and really the only focus that we have is Notre Dame. We have to figure out how to put together a couple halves of basketball, and I would even say we probably have played 25 to 30 minutes of good basketball in each game. We haven't reached the point where we've got to 37, 38, 39, 40, even back it down, let's just say 32 minutes of good basketball. If you take segments out of our games, we're really good. But we haven't been able to sustain it for the long eternity. And it's a little bit of everything. Like, we've got to get better in certain areas, but it's a little bit of everything that's hurting us. Tonight, it felt like a team in us who really takes care of the basketball. I thought we had some bad turnovers at some bad situations and the bad times. A team that's really done a good job of defending the three-point line. And we still only gave up 6, but I thought it was, you know, at certain moments we gave up a couple big threes that we didn't need to give up, and you know we forced a couple things.